it's an emotion that is rooted in a lot of things, and it's not generally rooted in reality, especially for people making, I don't know, under $150,000 as a, let's say, married couple. So to have a starting point, which I think is essential.
And I'll
Yeah,
just jump
please.
in here and say, to clarify for people who are listening, I think what you're talking about is your effective tax rate versus what you're seeing as the marginal tax rate.
So we talk about tax brackets and people say like, oh, I'm in the 24% tax bracket, right? But I think most people immediately say, oh, that means every dollar of my income gets taxed at 24%, as if once you get $1 over the 22% rate, then every prior dollar gets taxed at 24%. It does not work that way. There are tax brackets that you work your way through as you get more and more income. So for instance, let's say married filing joint for 2024, and this is on taxable income. So this is after all of your deductions, of which the standard deduction is a massive one that's almost right around $30,000 actually. And that's where we're going to eventually land here, Ginger. But the first $23,200 of taxable income is taxed at 10%. So even like I said, with that standard deduction of about, let's just say for ease that it's 30,000. So you would add 23,200 and add 30,000 to that, right? So you're talking, you could have gross income of $53,200 in that case, and you would only pay $2,320 of federal tax on that. Because again, you get that standard deduction, and then it's only 10% tax on that first 23,200. So in that case, your effective tax rate, which is basically the tax liability divided by your gross income. So again, we said it's $2,320 of tax divided by about $53,200 of gross income. That's a 4.36% effective tax rate.